Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Donna from Purple Pinky Promises. I made it. Yay. Hello, hello everybody. I will wait for people to hop on. That's it. Anyone out there? Hello. Hi. Hello, Eliza. Welcome. Yay. I'm glad you're here. I'm just going in here and adjusting this just a smidge. I'll tell you what I just realized I didn't accommodate for the seams. What am I doing here? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yes. I need to accommodate for seams. Okay. Up and down is fine, I think. Just need to cut out that a little bit. Okay, we are going to make a treat box tonight. And this is a new release from Fawn. It is called the Flower Treat Box. And it's super cute. You can see kind of a picture of it here. What they've done here is they've cut it out of some pattern paper. And I decided that I was going to cut this out from some cardstock and then kind of zhuzh it up with a little bit of paper. So I did some pre-measuring and some pre-work here. And I'll walk you through what I've done. And then what I discovered after I did some pre-work, I went, if it doesn't work out, I have a workaround. I have a fix for it. So I might go in there and I'm currently trying to fix my little mistake, my little, I didn't think about that. And you'll see why here in a minute, but I think I might have a little workaround that I can try to figure out. Okay, I put some lotion on my hands and it's now getting all over my box. So I'm gonna have to try to get that off of my hands so it doesn't get on my project. Eek. So it looks like I can probably just trim it a little bit over here. I'm just cutting away so that we don't see some of this hexagon on the inside. So while I wait for some people to other people to hop on, I'm just gonna repair. I think I've got it now. But the next one, I need to accommodate it. I need to make sure that I'm thinking ahead about scooting it over for that score line. So when I line these up together and attach them together, you can't see that paper in there. So the next, yeah, it's gonna work. Shoo, I'm glad I thought about that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Eliza, you're here with me? Let's do it. So I'm gonna do product walkthrough real quick. And yes, and I just realized I have a little bit of stuffy on there, so I'm gonna get that off real quick. So what I'm doing here is I am using these little nesting hexagon dies. They are from Waffle Flower. I believe they are the third one in. The third smallest. Yes, they are. So this is the one we're using tonight. And so nesting hexagons die from Waffle Flower. The other thing we're using here is we're using the flower treat box, like I said. That's the showstopper for today. And I've already cut out everything from it. And let's see, my cardstock is new also. It is the new Lawn Fawn Fawndamentals. Ha ha ha, love the play on words. It's the lavender. It's very light, very light, but looks absolutely gorgeous with also their new pattern paper. This is called Blissful Blossoms. Verbena is the particular one that I picked out. And I'll just kind of walk you through some of these papers here. We have them in 6x6 for those who are card makers. And so pretty. We have pink and yellow and green. And we have a really pretty blue. That's turquoisey. And this is blue. And then on the flip side, they are double-sided. You can see they all have these cute little patterns on the other side that kind of serve as somewhat of a solid. So they mirror the colors that are on the other side. So really cute paper. This gives me baby, and Mother's Day, and just really sweet. Just some sweet, soft colors. Okay, let's get to work. I'm gonna pop these out of the way. And we have some die cutting to do. I am not gonna pull the die cut machine over here. I'm actually gonna do it off screen. But what I am gonna show you is that I pre-cut my paper, and where did it go? Oh, here it is, it's down here. Woo, scared me. Okay, so I have cut my paper down to, I don't know what did I do with my there's more than one way to do this, isn't there? So these are cut down to 1 and they're just a smidge. So we're talking about 1/16 here. So 3/16. Hi, Kelly, welcome. Thanks for joining us. So 1 3/16 by 1 1/2. We're making a treat box. But we're going to put windows in it. I'm going to show you how to put windows in this flower treat box. And it's purple. But there's other colors you could use. Kelly hates purple. So that's the size of this little piece here that's going to go on each of these right here. Okay? So I'm going to do these last two with you so that you can see how that works. And I have a piece of acetate that measures pretty much the same. I might have made it a 1/16 of an inch smaller so that I can accommodate for the fold. You got to be really aware of the score lines in your folds so that it will fold properly. You don't want to go over or you'll find yourself in deep trouble. So I am going to go ahead and glue. Let's get this glued. down, maybe. I keep forgetting that I'm out here and not down here. I gotta remember that. So we're gluing. Oh, maybe we'll glue. Come on. I already went through with it with hot water here a couple weeks ago. Got that lid, or that, yeah, that narrow tip cleared out. You will have to do that from time to time. Okay, so gluing it on and just fitting it within the window area. Just kind of looking at my score lines and trying to fit it within the score lines, and any kind of crease, accommodating that as well. I could go just a smidgen more. All right, so one of the things I needed to be aware of is that when I'm folding, actually on a score line. That can be a little bit of a pain. All right, I think I've got it in there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my hexagon die and just kind of eyeball it. Just kind of seeing where it lines up with the one next to it to kind of get them as even as possible. And I think we're possibly good here. So I'm going to take my tape and tape it down. Looks good to me. I'm going to run it through my die cut. Hopefully I didn't shift anything. You know, sometimes it's that last one that does us in, like last week. It was that last thing that did me in. Okay. And then all I need to do is take my piece of acetate and glue it to the back side, and we are good to go. I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on the back. And my acetate here does have paper or plastic on it to kind of protect it. And it's kind of makes me laugh because, you know, these windows are going to be probably not looking so great by the time I am done. So, hi Linda, welcome. Yay. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you here. Yay. Okay, I think that is good. I'm going to bring it up just a smidge. Don't comment. Now, I just have to do one more die cut. And that's why I'm laughing, because taking it through the machine, it's just getting all kinds of things on it. We need to cut out, I love it because I have a leftover little piece here. We need to cut out another hexagon. And the reason is that when we're doing this, we're going to line it up like this. As you can see, I already cut one out so that when it goes underneath here, it lines up and you still have a window. So I need to still do that, but I need to kind of move it over. But because this one is going to come around to this side, I may need to accommodate it more on the fold side. Yeah, that would be right. We need to make sure that it's more this direction. Same thing. If not, I can cut it out like I did the other one. So I'm going to bring it over just a smidgen more to make up for, I need to turn this. Oops, I need to turn it this way first. So I want to make sure, I'm kind of looking at the other one to see how much I had. Bringing it, looking at it kind of to see if it lines up. And the nice thing is that they're not like right next to each other. Hi, Lindy, you're here. Yay! Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you're here. Oh, goodness, that light is bright. So, the nice thing again is that they're not right next to each other. So you don't, I mean, you're just, I'm eyeballing it basically, I'm trying to do the best I can. All right. And just gonna bring it a smidgen over and crossing my fingers that I've got it over far enough to accommodate it. Otherwise, I'll be going on the other side and cutting it out. All right, say a prayer. I'm using the magic mat here, and the reason I'm using that is to prevent the mucking up that can happen with your paper if you have a really marked up plate. I mean, let's see what we get. We all kind of know what that's like. So here we go. Let's take this out and let's see how it's gonna work. Crossing my fingers. Yay, hopefully it works. Okay, so let's do this, lining it up. I have it just a little bit. You know what, guys? It's not too bad, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna worry about it much. I'm just gonna, yep, it's gonna be fine. There's just a hair in there, and I'm not gonna mess with it. So essentially, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one, this direction. So what we need to do, the first thing we need to do is make sure that we get all of our score lines burnished. So that's what I'm going to do. And one of these we actually cut off. So I'm going to cut off one of these. It doesn't matter which one, you cut off one. And then you just kind of fold everything on the score lines, and you're going to just burnish everything really good. I wanted to use, the reason I wanted to use cardstock and not just plain straight pattern paper is because I thought that this would be really, really cute. Let's get that to line up. If you had candy or treats in here that actually would peek through and kind of matched the project. I just thought that would be adorable. So one of the things I thought would be cute inside of this is you could put some of those really cute foil chocolate eggs would look really cute inside of this. Those little pastel colored chocolate eggs. Darling inside of this. Absolutely darling. I think that is it. Now, there's a score at a diagonal here, and so I need to kind of push that away a little, not really worrying, you know, too much about it, but just making sure that we get that pushed away from us, just so that we get that score line started, for the most part, started, so that our box at the top will close properly. So we're just gonna do that. Okay. I was thinking that's not a fold line. That tells you where to stop. Okay, so there's like a little score line here, but that doesn't do anything but tell you where to stop. Okay. Gonna get that score line started. No burnishing of this part. Just kind of gonna get it started. All right, now I'm gonna burnish all of these. So anybody have any thoughts about this box? Because I have so many thoughts about what kind of projects you could create with this. Who doesn't have a marked up plate, right? I mean, I don't buy plates very often at all. So my plates are all, and you know, we get people in here, so we do a lot of classes. My plates are a mess. Nobody's buying plates every month for sure. They're too expensive for that. All right. Okay, I think I have them. I think I've got them all burnished. All right, let's form our box. But first we've got to get our flowers. We're not ready to form our box yet. All right. I'm going to do some oxides on these. And we're going to start with the purple petals. And then we're going to go into our little, are they called these little things called stamens? I think so. I'm not sure. I can't remember my botany. All right. So one of the things I thought about with this box, I thought would be really cute, is to do it with bees, and more of the hexagon windows would be cute. A super cute little box with bees. I thought that would be really adorable. This is Dusty Concord Oxide, and I'm just giving it some interest here. Something I could have done is I could have inked the edges of my paper. That would have been really cute. I didn't, but this Dusty Concord does look really cute with these flowers on here. Just kind of pop it up here to let you see. Really cute. Let's see, let's do better on that. There we go. Another thing I thought would be cute is to create a little birthday cake with it, or like some sides out of different border dies, different colors. Be fun little icing for your cake. I just thought that would be cute. Any other ideas, people, you guys might have for this? Anyone? All right. I think that looks good. Let's get these out of the way. And clean up. Now we're going to glue those on there. There's one more box. Hope it works. I watched the video on how to put it together. I'm doing this from memory, you guys. This is what scares me, is to see if I can remember how to put it together. I never have time to practice anything. So you're going to learn from me as to how difficult or easy this is. So there is one die, you cut it out twice, and the nice part is that there's 3 petals on that die, for that die piece, and you cut that out twice. But these little guys here, you only have to cut once because there are 6 of these. So that's really, really nice. Okay, I have Mowed Lawn Distress Oxide, and I'm gonna kind of color these up a little, kind of just give them a little ombre like I did the other. A little two-tone Gives it more interest, so it's not such a flat project. And very cute. This would be something that Kelly Marie Alvarez had mentioned, one of the owners of Lawn Fawn. She mentioned that it would be really cute for to put a, you know, if you got a gift card online, you could print it out and pop that in there in the inside with a piece of candy. Money goes in there. Jewelry can go in there. If I could get that up. All kinds of things. I've been using Flower Soft and think that it would add quite a nice texture to those flower heads. Absolutely, Eliza, that sure would. Whoops, I went the wrong direction, but that's okay. It can be a full-on piece. All right. Coloring is complete. Clean up in progress. What else would you use this box for? Any ideas? Anyone? So these just go, I just glue that here, and we just, although, you know what, guys, yeah, no, I'm just gonna glue them there. Just glue it down here, like so. Super pretty. I had a mental note to remind myself to clean off the gunk from my box before I put it together. Gotta be careful, I'm gonna get ink on my sleeve. You know what? Flower Soft has been around for so long, and boy, I tell you, these things make a comeback, don't they? I was talking to somebody else about using the flock on a bear, on a teddy bear, flocking. That would be really cute. Oh, yes, or a little bath bomb or something. Very, very nice. Yes, you know those little round beaded bath oils would be really cute in a box like this. Some little mini, a little nice gift, self-care gift with some lip balm and hand lotion, like a little mini hand lotion. All of that stuff would be really cute. I knew what you meant. That's funny. What does it mean when we know what each other means when we say things wrong? Our brain just, I think we call that closure. Our brain has a tremendous ability to have closure, and it can figure those things out. Okay, we are now gluing this on. But first, yeah, I will clean up after I glue on. So these just go right into place, right here. It's super nice because they do have that little score line that kind of tells you where your petal stops. Oh my gosh, you guys, I hope you can see this. There's a little faint bit of green in there, and it just looks so cute with it. So darling. I'm gonna have to go get some really cute pastel chocolate eggs to put in here, the foil eggs. Or find something that matches my project. Can't see my score line very well. I gotta pull it closer. There it is. I got it. So this was really fun. This came to me last night. I was thinking about, what am I going to do for my live? There it goes. Okay. You know, you don't want to go over, you don't want to go under. I mean, right? Eliza, that's hilarious. And gift poisoning in toxic boxes. That's hilarious. Oh, word. That's funny. Oh, goodness. And the funniest part is that you had to go look that up to see if it was really a word. That's great. It's okay to be nerdy like that. I think that's how we learn. And I love that. I'm nerdy in many other ways. Some people might, those of us who are crafters, some people in the world think of us as nerdy because of our love for crafting. So, see, and I didn't even think about looking at the back side. So some of these are off. That's a note and a tip. Here we go. All right. Now, I will say that Kelly Marie suggests that we use double-sided tape. I am a little wary of double-sided tape, just to let you know, because I'm not always sure that it's gonna, hold together as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just basically bite the bullet here and use my glue. I have a little bit of stuff that I need to clean up from when I was putting this together. Some glue and whatnot. Get that off. I think that we're good. I'm going to clean out my windows. And, yep, I got to clean this one. There's that tape picks up. Oops, I have some tape left on it. Sometimes there's a little bit of residue left over from that tape. So I'm trying to get that off. And any glue, because it'll be harder to get off of there after it's completed. So, all right, now let's clean our windows. I'm not gonna fuss with it too much. I'm just gonna clean it out. This is a, what do we call this thing? Microfiber cloth. And I'm just rubbing it on the front back side both. Actually, I'll take this, it's pretty clean. Just use it on this. There. That's pretty good. Oops, there's something there. See? Look at that. All the ways. These work really well to get your windows cleaned out, your acetate cleaned. If you're doing a shaker, these are really nice. So I keep cleaning the one that doesn't have anything on it. Let's see what we got going on there. I do believe it's as good as it's going to get. I mean, it's going to get manhandled by people here, so not sure why I'm being such a perfectionist. All right, let's do this. So the first thing we do here is we are going to attach this to this. So here we go. Just going to use some glue. Not too heavy around the window area. And just going to line this up so that it will actually fold. Right before that fold line, there we go. Now I'm gonna let it, oopsie, sit there for a sec. Yep, it folds, we're good. I do have a little bit of peekaboo on the cardstock, but the fact that it still folds is more important. Okay, so now we are going to slowly and carefully attach these two. So these go like so. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start over here actually. I'm gonna get some glue here. And we're going to attach that here. Just hold it. So little by little, a half at a time, we will fold this box. The reason we don't fold this over yet is because we gotta go a little at a time around the box. It makes it a little easier to handle. Okay, next. So far, so good. We're doing good so far. Okay. Now the next step is that we have to take this other half and do the same thing, and then they meet. And this little piece will meet right here. So we'll attach this, and then that'll go that way. So first, let's get our other half done, attached. And it doesn't matter which side you start first. The reason we cut this off is because we don't need two double pieces here. We only need one. But the die has to include it. Love the windows, purple is very pretty. Oh, thank you, Easter Albanese gummies. Oh, yes. And then would make lovely Christmas boxes with maybe a naughty elf peeking through a window. That's great. Yes, you could definitely make this into a Christmas floral. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? I like that idea. See, y'all are so creative. You've thought of things that I hadn't had a chance to get there yet. That's great. I love gummies, Kelly. Oh my goodness. And a naughty little elf on the shelf peeking would be hilarious. I love it. Okay. This one might be a little fiddly. All right, we got it though. I think I've got it. Yep, I've got it. So these are going to go in at the same time, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get my glue ready to go for both of them. This one, glue. I got to be careful to kind of go outside these edges because I don't want any glue coming through my window. All right. And I might just be more aware of this than anything because kind of holding it. I don't want glue. Hold on here, folks. Ah! It's sliding. That's the thing about glue, is you're gonna get sliding. I'm gonna try to get it right here, and then I'll go in with the other. So the nice part about this is that we can just go inside the box, like so, and just seal it up. Oops, oh, I didn't quite get it all the way. There it goes. My goodness, why aren't we? I'm gonna have to get that tilted up just a little more. I was more worried about my window showing than anything. And I think we're good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue right here on the bottom of my box and fold it over. If I could see what I was doing, that'd be great. There, okay. So now let's fold that, hold that down. Yay, I think we have it. We do. Woohoo! I did it. we made it. And it's really cute, you guys. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my word. That is so cute. I'll have to clean that out of that window. I got a little glue, just a smidgen, not bad. Okay, so this is the part where Kelly says that you have to, you basically, you're tucking these in. I need to make sure my box is good and dry though. So these go in. I had a feeling this was going to be the part where I fiddled. Needs to go in. Yep. So mine would have been tossed across the room. Margot, hello, welcome. I hope this isn't your first time here. I think you've been here before. I think I remember you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's exactly. So interlock one at a time. So, there we go. There we go. You guys, I think I got it. Oh my gosh, it was so easy. Okay, I did it. Thank you. I see what I did. I had a fold in the wrong direction. That's what it was. Okay. That is exactly what it was. Shoo. My goodness gracious. But I think because I tore one of these, it's not interlocking like it should. I believe it's supposed to go completely down. Yep. There. It's getting there. I did it. That's the key. You got to watch your folds. So now I'm going to take it apart and I'm going to show you so I don't stress anybody out. So recipient needs to find a spot to basically start the process of undoing it, which that's lifting and pulling. So when you have these, you need to make sure that your scores, one goes in and one goes behind, okay? One goes this way, one goes the opposite direction, if that makes any sense. So you're going to take it one petal at a time and bring it around, gently folding each into the other like that. So making sure that your folds do like this. You see that? Right? I'm going to show you right there. Your folds need to be like doing, one goes this way, one goes that way. Each of them going in that same direction. That's the key to getting this box closed. Awesome. And now, boom, it's closed. That was, part of my struggle was being afraid that I was going to tear the box. And I almost did because I had the fold going in the wrong direction. It was pulling it. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Thanks, you guys. And thanks for helping me out and giving me the encouragement to keep going and not give it up. But yes, now it's interlocked and it stays in its place. And this would be really cute with a nice little ribbon around it. I might actually add a little ribbon to it. But oh my goodness, it's so super cute. It would make an absolutely fantastic gift box for someone. It's so pretty. I love it. Minus the little struggle at the top, but if you hang in there and keep working with your folds, it's eventually gonna do it. And I'm gonna show you how that should look. Do you see how that should fold over each other? You see how those folds all go in the same way. I meant bottle, a lovely box and mind puzzle all in one. That's hilarious. Oh, thanks you guys. And thanks for joining me and keeping me laughing at myself. I tell you, this last week and this week, woo, I tell you. Something else that you get is your negative. When you pop these out, you could actually use these on a card. These would be really cute to use. And you've got a little bit of different colors in here as well. So that would be really, really cute to use. Putting that together for a card. So now you've got a 2-for-1. And thanks, you guys. My brain is twisted. I'm a little bit of a persistent person, but I almost gave up on it and said, no, I don't want to tear it. It's too much to tear. It's too pretty to tear. Anyway, all right, guys, have a great evening and have a great rest of your weekend weekend. And I don't know wherever you are, if you get snow and you get snowed in, do some fun crafting. I will be jealous of you. Take care. Bye-bye.